You know, you can have an unbelievable amount of change of tempo here, especially with Street Fighter 6's drive rush options. We can definitely see, you know, Guile would have a great opportunity to stagger some charges behind the bazooka knee. But let's see how we're going to have it here. So we have Falke versus Isothermic.
Yeah, Falke is going to be on the left in the OG outfit, and we got Isothermic in the current Street Fighter 6 outfit.
Right, and this is the new Guile outfit too, the new Guile colors.
Yes, actually, you are correct. It is. This one was really good.
Yeah.
I think this one's a reference to the JoJo character that Guile is originally based off of. I think it's from Part 3. I'm not a huge JoJo fan, but I'm sure there's a JoJo fan out there that knows the name of the character. I'm currently completely forgetting about it.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
I'm really liking this pressure that Isothermic is, you know, now putting out, but, you know, of course, the escape from that player 2 side is going to put him in quite a quandary there. Got about 5% left.
A little bit of scary. One crouching medium kick could end it here. You gotta play it so safe. You're gonna see Falke backing off. Got a lot of screen space to work with. Right, you just need one EX fireball to hit. You just need one clean hit, and that's it.
That's right.
Better to play it safe. A lot of fireballs going in. Good jump in.
Right.
Coming out of it, though.
Yeah, taking a little bit of risk there with that drive rush overhead and the check with those invincible startup frames of that OD flash kick. Great stuff there. Solid first round. Falke.
Yeah, I think that overhead should have actually connected there, the crouching medium punch after, I should say. But I think Isothermic was just a little bit too slow connecting in that flash kick came out, like you said.
Right. Yeah, and what, you know, I feel right now, Isothermic now feeling a little bit more comfortable in this situation and baits out the flash kick again, but unable to capitalize on those recovery frames.
Indeed, getting hit with the DI, but not close enough to the wall, surprisingly. But again, we've been seeing Falke put Isothermic in this position already in this first round. Again, they're in the corner.
Nice parry on the jump in there, and Isothermic really now trying to focus on healing up some of those recovery, but patient blocking there.
The meter. Flat, yeah, level 3, and that should be it here. Falke gonna get that first game over Isothermic.
I feel in the end that was still a very close game between the two. Isothermic feeling a little bit more comfortable as the match was going on. We're going to see if he's going to be able to adapt to some of the pressure that Falke is putting out.
I agree. We're going to see. Right now, so far, Falke has been kind of in control, right? Getting Isothermic to the corner every time, but now this time, it's a little bit of a change here.
That's right. We're scooting on over to that player 1 side, and Falke right now, what we're seeing is a bit of a staggering of the normals, but yeah, baits out the drive impact. Fantastic punish on the recovery.
Indeed. I like that neutral jump. That was very good here. Now playing it safe. Now you got a whole bunch of screen to work with. Back to neutral here. Those EX booms are coming in clutch right now. A lot of Sonic Blades coming out. Jumped right over the anti-air.
That's right.
Burnt themselves out for it, though. Another jump in. Didn't believe.
Oh!
And the DI.
That's right. Good confirm there of the drive impact. I like the pressure that Isothermic was putting out. He had a great conversion of damage, but it wasn't enough. But here we go. Lots of projectile pressure.
It's definitely one of those things, though, like, you can't let that get to your head, right? If Isothermic had believed in that jump in, I think that would have been their round, but again, when that happens, you just gotta keep playing. You gotta wash it off. Good hit here, gonna get a decent conversion. There's a setup again for the blade. I like this. Both these players just trying to chunk away at each other's drive.
You know, and that's one thing we're really seeing Falke really capitalizing on is the perfect booms. He's following behind it with that bazooka knee for that additional pressure. But here we go into the counter drive impact and first round over to Isothermic.
Yes, sir. Isothermic finally putting themselves there on the board here. Final round. Let's see if they can close it out here. Oh, force a sweep. No punish on the sweep. Just a bit too slow. That should have connected. But again, just a little bit of a delay there on that punish.
Nice wake up with the flash kick. Good awareness here for Falke, but he is a little lower in the life lead at this point.
Indeed, and on the drive gauge as well. Oh, there's the flash kick. They let it rock and they burnt themselves out for it, though.
Oh, another one.
Yep. Still aware here. Isothermic has a good chance here. The DI right over. What a flash kick. That was huge awareness.
It was. And, you know, it caught the recoverable health that Isothermic had. So that was a bit more additional damage over to Falke there. But now he is all healed up. And everybody has access to a full level 3.
Yep, and there's the level 3 coming out right there, just like you said. What a comeback there from Falke over Isothermic, unable to hold down that pressure and take full advantage of that burnout. Truly unfortunate, but great plays from Falke, going up 2-1.
Yes, unbelievable stuff. And, you know, one thing that really is to say the awareness and timing that Falke has been very good. But speaking about awareness and timing, the meaty jump in there for the punish counter, working out for Isothermic.
Agree. Miss again, another missed punish there on the sweep. Nothing coming out. Okay.
Oh my goodness, here you go. Another strong confirm there with a drive impact and straight into the Sonic Hurricane level 1.
Indeed. Got the good pressure, knee. Coming in. Another flash kick, stay in the corner, offensive.
That's right, baits out the throw, and this is going to be a tough situation here. Falke closing it out on player 2 side.
Indeed. See if Falke can continue this pressure. He's been very good.
So I like the longer ranging normals that Isothermic is putting out. Fantastic response there with the counter drive impact, and here we go. Solid combo into level 3. I agree with spending some of your resources early like this. He gets a nice big chunk of conversion for damage there, and he can easily build up another level or 2 along the way.
I agree, yeah, you still got another round if you win this one, but that might not happen. Level 3 right back at ya. Here we go. It's going to be a good amount of damage. Falke is going to get their meter back.
That's
right. Coming out.
Falke, though, in the burnout state and going to take about a chip damage and a little bit of additional regular damage, but patient play here. Whoop.
Oh, got a good jump in there, but unfortunately they were covered in time. Got their meter back, went in with the bazooka knee off the drive rush.
Fantastic.
That connects, and Falke goes up 3-0 over Isothermic. Technically winning the set, but we still got to play the last 2, right, for the ELO.
Right. Here we go, and the turn is for Isothermic, juggled into the player 1 side. You know, we haven't seen too much action over on this player 1 side, but Isothermic now really running, you know, the first bit of action of this round.
I agree, yeah. And I want to just, like you pointed out earlier, right, this has been a pretty solidly even matchup. I think it's just the small things for Isothermic, right? Missing out on getting the max amount of damage, and just some decisions in certain situations that have been, you know, messing them up here and there.
Yeah, completely.
That Falke has been able to take over.
And I really feel a lot of it has to do with the bazooka knee also. We've seen Falke really taking advantage of the plus frames on that. But here we go into the aerial Sonic Hurricane.
Yeah. Got him in the corner. Bazooka knee. Right back. That only can be neutral on block.
Right.
Now, though, your burnout, though, that's going to be neutral no matter what, effectively. And spaced out's going to be plus. Big boom. This should be death here no matter what. Can get an easy chip out. Ooh. Yeah, waiting for the boom themselves. I like that option.
Yeah, you know, you can really tell Isothermic's trying his hardest to keep his real estate in the center of the screen here, but he's getting push blocked quite a bit there. You know, a bit of a setup situation with the Sonic Boom followed behind that is the bazooka knee. But here we go with the back throw and pressure. Fantastic confirm here.
Looking good. Flash kick. In a good position here, but the back throw in there in the corner with not a lot of drive gauge left. They gotta be so careful here not to get burnt out. I don't think it's gonna matter. Falke's doing whatever they can to burn him out. There's the burnout off the accidental parry. No. Chip out is something that could happen here. We haven't seen a single level 2 come out. Oh, flash kick!
Yep, there you go. Very good stuff there. Smart use of resources. Awareness of Guile being in the corner and the chip out. It was a great setup there. I really feel, you know, just like we were saying, Isothermic does have a chance, but it's just, you know, he's having a difficult time keeping momentum on his side.
I agree. Like I said, playing very well, doing very solidly. It's just these small things that add up, right? That's really what fighting games are all about, right? It's more who makes the least amount of mistakes and who takes the most advantage of those mistakes. And yeah, so far Falke has been doing a good job. I mean, not that he's been playing necessarily perfectly, right? But he's just making the least amount of mistakes here. Nice. Going to the level 1 here. Running back. There it is.
Great stuff there with the crouching strong. Falke sitting on match point.
Yep, trying to get that 5-0 to help with the seeding quite a bit here for themselves. Isothermic wants to at least get 1 here, right? If you get at least 1, it'll at least alleviate a little bit of that loss in points, but we will find out.
Yeah, and one thing that actually we haven't seen that much, or throws. We haven't seen that many throws for this match.
Indeed. We did not see that many.
Oh, Elena!
Elena, yes. I think Elena was the other option that they had. No, it was actually Guile Terry for Deph, so instead we're seeing Elena coming out.
Oh, how exciting.
So not even an option that was given to us as something that they played. So interesting to see. But yeah, here we go. Got Deph taking on KirboVibes. We'll see how this one goes here. Elena, a very, very fun character. I've had a lot of fun playing her and getting her to master. So she got a lot of really good tools.
Yes, you know, she's got some fantastic range there. You know, her walk speed can be, you know, a little on the, you know, medium to slower side. But man, she has a fantastic mix-up when she gets the confirm there. So I actually respect this more methodical Elena play that Deph is using. And then here we go. You know, and that's the thing too, Rhino Horn, fantastic corner carry.
Yes, 100%. Unfortunately, doesn't hit crouching, but you know, it is something, it is what it is. But now, here we go, got the pressure going for the lows. Nice. Kirbo pushing a lot of buttons here and getting hit by Deph.
Well done.
First round going.
You know, and that's the thing too. I play some modern Elena, and sometimes I just start lynx tailing all kinds of all kinds of wild, crazy stuff, and then putting myself into some bad situations. But I really respect this more mid-range neutral play. Oh man, baits out the throw, fantastic. Rhino Horn straight to the corner again.
Oh, another throw immediately coming from Kirbo, though. Interesting. We're seeing a lot of those medium punches coming out. What a counter hit. Gonna be a big damage here. This should be death, so long as they don't drop it.
Yeah.
Level 3, yes, sir.
Unbelievable. Drive rush cancel combo. Fantastic awareness there. Kept DJ out of, you know, just out of range, and going for optimal combos. Very well done. Solid Elena. Solid Elena play.
Indeed, I like to see it. We got some good stuff out of Kirbo, got some good anti-airs there, and some good pressure, right? You know, a little active on the defense, a little bit, but not the worst thing to be.
No.
Oh,
nice air to air there.
I'm thinking, I'm actually kind of seeing it now. I think a lot of the reason we're seeing the Elena pick from Deph, right? Standing medium punch is a very solid, you know, anti-drive rush tool to fight with. And I think we're seeing Deph poke quite a bit with it and getting some good confirms.
Yes.
But now Kirbo got him in the corner. No.
That's right, capitalizing on the recovery of that whiffed machine gun. And here we go. DJ keeping the pressure up. Here we go. And Elena blocking the drive impact.
Playing a little bit safer there. Good DP though earlier. No DP that time. Kirbo going in. I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Going for the move. But Elena, very patient. She has a magic pixel left, but the crouching jab closes it out for Kirbo.
Indeed, it does. Kirbo gonna get their first round here over Deph. See what changes are gonna happen. We've seen a lot of aggression from Kirbo. DI coming out again here on hit.
Yeah, catches Deph pressing a couple too many buttons there, but
if you're not ready, you're dropping your combo. Oh. Counter hit there with the crouching medium kick. You get the hard knockdown. DP. Back. Plus frames. Parry's coming in from Kirbo. A lot of hits here. DI.
Counter drive impact. And what's the mix-up going to be here? A little bit of a drop, on the spinning scythe.
We haven't seen a whole lot of pokes coming from Deph, right? Forward heavy punch, right? A very good poke for Elena. Right. They're probably trying to play it a little safe just because of a lot of the DIs that are coming out here. But not gonna matter here. Got the kill there.
Well done. You know, and that's the interesting thing too about Elena. once you get those solid confirms with her, she stacks the damage. She does very well. Oh my goodness, empty jump cross up there. A little bit of mix up on the screen. Everybody now just fishing for the best position.
A little bit of spaghetti happening there, but not gonna matter here. We're turning it around here. Got the good corner carry here. Oh, nice try to go for the reset. Nice jab there from Kirbo.
And that's the key too. Remember, Link's tail, when you see the roll, she's completely vulnerable for that. But, you know, fantastic confirm once again into level 3. You can see Kirbo adjusting to what Deph is doing and using his knowledge of Elena. You know, he's trying to catch her during, you know, her different Link's transitions, but he's just not getting the solid confirms to stack the damage on his side.
Right, yeah, we're not seeing any confirms into Sobat kick, right? We're not seeing a lot of charge into at least into up kicks as well, right? So we're gonna definitely need to see a little bit of a change there, right? If you got to mash, right, you need to mash with purpose, right? You need to make sure that you can get those confirms. You can't just be pushing the button and hoping it hits, because if it hits, you got to make sure you get something out of it, or else you're in the same position no matter what.
Now the interesting thing that we're also seeing from Kirbo is he's not risking throwing out the flashes, because he knows Deph is just going to roll underneath them. So he's trying his best to play mid-range and the pressure game, but he's just, you know, he's really losing to counter hit. And right there, you know, the different mix-ups, you know, fantastic meteor volley juggle there in the corner, but here we go! With the mix-up from DJ.
Trying to hit there? Yeah, but I mean, just to add on to what you were saying earlier, right? But no, we haven't seen any medium Sobat kicks coming out, and there's the first fireball I think we've actually seen this entire set so far, right? And even though you have the you know, the twirl to go underneath the fireballs, right? Still mixing it up though, to kind of put that thought in your opponent's head is going to be so important no matter what, right?
Right.
If your opponent's looking for it, you can go for a drive rush, you know, drive rush jab instead, right? And we know DJ has a very solid drive rush still. Yes. Even with all the nerfs. So.
Yeah, I think part of the problem is all of the pressure that Deph is putting out is, you know, just like we had seen earlier with Falke, creating a lot of plus frames, and it's difficult for DJ to figure out, you know, number one, his range, you know, and number two, when it's safe for him to try to hit a button there.
Exactly, yeah, I agree with you, right? And Elena has a lot of access to plus frames, especially off the rolls, that Kirbo has been fighting back on, but right, in these kind of situations off of these hits, right? If you get hit by Elena, she has that option at any point to just reset into more plus frames.
Right. I think the name of the game for Kirbo has to be, you know, if it's possible, and it's difficult, is perfect parry. If you can try to perfect parry, or you find Elena is just pressuring too much, hitting the buttons, then you can try to get the confirm with the drive impact, but...
We'll see, we'll have to see, but right now, again, in that corner, and getting hit yet again. Deph looking to get that 4-0 over Kirbo, and then potentially the 5 after. To get mixed up here.
Nice catch, there you go.
A dash up DI is an option. I like it. Sometimes we're gaming out here. Good confirms here. Nice jiting back.
Yeah, that's a great interruption there.
That's the thing with Elena you got to be so aware of. You cannot let her get those plus frames, right, to steal her turn and keep it going. You got to fight back and be aware of it. Oh,
there we go. There we go. Back throw for corner control. Here we are. DJ. Okay, yeah, a lot of pressure with that neutral medium kick, but...
Are we seeing missed jackknives? I think that's jump light punch. I think they might be messing up the input. But level 2 coming out here, going through the DI.
Fantastic Sabat time here, trying to close it out. Oh, it was close though.
Unfortunately, did not have rhythm.
That's right.
Did not have that rhythm, unfortunately. And Deph going up 4-0 here over Kirbo. And Kirbo, I think you know, we're seeing a little bit of the control on the character, but there's just those few things, right? The Sobat kicks. We haven't seen a reversal jackknife either. We haven't seen a single use of jackknife, actually, right? Right. It's those small things that do add up. It's a lot of parts of the kit that are so important for DJ to use, right?
Yeah, you know, you know, we were just saying there with the Sabats. You know, when I play DJ, there is nothing wrong. Jab, jab, Sabat. Jab, 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 Sabat. You know, the medium. Here we go. The medium slice. Let's go.
Yeah, I like that perfect pair like you were saying earlier. It is important. Got thrown out of their slide, though, in the corner here, and it got caught trying to jump or something, and Deph gonna be on set point, looking to make it another 5-0 here tonight. Scriptwriters are not getting paid.
Right. That's one thing. Deph is very, a very fundamental Elena, and for the most part, extremely aware of the jump-ins KirboVibes has been trying to do, really accessing Scratch Wheel, you know, for, man, fantastic, for the anti-airs, you know, really keeping KirboVibes more at arm's length. This is the first time we've seen Elena over in the corner.
It's true, but then right now, Kirbo just giving away the whole screen and back to mid-screen here already, right? It's one thing to be a charge character, right, and looking for that charge, but you can get that back charge by holding down back as well. You don't have to give up so much screen space. You know,
Yes.
DJ, a character with also a lot of very strong normals. Back throw out of the corner after they just fought their way back out of there. Back in it yet again. What is happening here? A lot of neutral jumps. Big jump in from Deph, and that should be enough to finish them off here. Are they going to go for the full thing? No, go for EX. The EX is not going to link there into level 3. Doesn't matter. Crouching medium punch closes it out.
Fantastic. We're going to have to see how Fateros and Nekro is going to do against each other. And we have some of the newer DLC costumes, too.
We do, and we also have a modern Cammy,
yes,
which is an interesting change. You don't usually see modern Cammy. That is definitely not a character that is very often with a modern spectacle on it. But this is a decently different amount of MR here that we're going to be seeing here comparatively, right? We got a 1876 versus a 1451, so definitely an uphill battle here for Jvenzaro. But that is how the seeding works here. You're going to be fighting against people who are lower ranked. You're going to be fighting against people who are a lot higher ranked. That is the whole purpose of these first few weeks here as we figure out who is getting who placed where. But good check there from Zaro.
Here we go. A.K.I burning herself out, but Snake Slides pushes Cammy into the corner and gets the confirm for the knockdowns.
Indeed, indeed. And Nekro with that first game. Nice. Dive kick coming out there immediately. Could not get a confirm off of it. The throw off of the drive rush.
Right. And, you know, surprisingly, right away, we're seeing A.K.I in the orange danger zone there. Perfect parry here for Cammy. Nice drive rush cancel. And, man, Spiral Arrow has a fantastic corner carry trajectory.
Indeed, yeah, and I'm liking this pressure from Jvenzaro right now. A lot of great stuff here. Keeping Nekro on the back foot, but Nekro keeping their composure, going in.
That's right.
DP on the safe jump.
Wake up. She spends the bars for that.
That was a little scary. a little scary because of that, because of the safe jump. But I think Nekro was not doing.
Oh my goodness! Great awareness here for A.K.I as she snake steps right out of level 3.
Yes, you can cancel that EX Fireball into the Snake Step. So very, very good option here. Into level 3 here. Gonna burn out Zaro here as well. So they're gonna be in a very scary situation. Nekro gonna get their meter back as well. How are they gonna play it here? No meter on the side of Zaro. What a hooligan!
Alright, here we go. Cammy keeping the pressure up even through the reversal. Oh, and the poison bubble does its job.
I think that I saw the knuckle come out there, the spin knuckle, but unfortunately did not have the invuln. Yeah, the invuln frames for the fireball did not come out there in time to stop that from getting a hit.
I'm really liking how Nekro is staggering the reversals. You know, really throwing Cammy off guard there. We know that A.K.I doesn't necessarily have some of the best, you know, reversal options. So using the V reversal and staggering the timings like that is just a great awareness there. As it,
I agree. I heard that V reversal. I miss Street Fighter 5 for going. Yeah, I know, but 100% I agree with you, right? Having making sure to mix that in there as well is very important. We saw Nekro, right, use the snake step earlier to get away from that level 3.
Yes.
So using all the options they have available to them to get out of those situations. Because unfortunately, A.K.I with that 10 frame level 1, you know, you can jab check it, you know, to bait it out as well. So unfortunately on the slower side, but here Zaro getting a lot of pressure here.
That's right. And
attack.
That's a lot of, here we go, reversal of her own. We're seeing Jvenzaro with the mix-up here. Fantastic pressure, and A.K.I with throwing her hitbox back, or hurt box backwards there, regains control of the momentum.
Yeah, that backdash was amazing. Wow, there's a lot of jumping going on here. What a confirm there from Zaro was ready. There's some scramble essential right now. And Nekro got out of the situation and tried to go for DI there, expecting maybe Jvenzaro to go for some jabs or something.
Right.
But no, they were still jumping.
And that's one thing really to see, Jvenzaro really capitalizing on that low forward drive rush cancel. Oh, here we go for the... Oh my goodness, yeah, just a little bit of mistiming there at the level 3.
Yeah, that was, I think, because that was the EX version of the Cruel Fate there. It landed right on top. If that had been maybe a light version of a Cruel Fate or whatnot, maybe would have hit. But I think just the angle there was not perfect because of the EX version. Attack. Oh,
fantastic use of the hooligan here, but getting caught on the landing frames. Here we go, A.K.I now going for corner 2 position control.
What a call out there, though, into level 3. You're gonna watch this whole cutscene for making me have to get so excited off those scrambles. So I don't blame Nekro. Take it a second, right? You know, take a second to breathe, because Zaro is definitely on the aggression right now, trying to get them to mess up as much as they can.
And that's one thing you can really say. I think Jvenzaro is doing a good job, you know, holding his own. It's just, you know, he's having a difficult time locking A.K.I down. And speaking about locking A.K.I down, here we go into the throw loops in the corner.
Indeed. Reversal, stay down. I'm liking these anti-airs. Got the modern anti-airs, but you know, you sometimes see a lot of modern players who don't use them, right? You gotta use them.
Right.
Was that a teabag?
No, he's buffering. He's buffering for sure. Oh! Here we go. Fantastic stuff into the Cruel Fate. Burnout time. Yeah. Oh, no, not yet.
Yeah, just a little bit out of it. Oh. Another DP? That was not a bad choice. It would have killed Nekro.
Expecting Nekro to be, you know, hitting those buttons there. It's really something to see, you know, and just like we were saying, Cammy really trying to lock A.K.I down. That's when Nekro is baiting out some of the buttons from Jvenzaro, and he's just getting punished from hitting too many buttons.
Right, yeah, I mean, I love Nekro, right? That difference between a lower level player and a higher level player is knowing in these kind of intense situations, instead of continuing your pressure, is to stop at that last second, right? When you know your opponent wants to get that reversal out.
Yes.
And I think that has been really good there on Nekro's side, and a perfect there to end this game out. Gonna be a 3-0 so far. Again, with the setup that we have here, you still play all 5 games. It is best of 5. You play all 5 because of the seeding, right? So even if Jvenzaro gets these 2 games, he still technically loses the set, but he loses less points overall in terms of elo, based on where they are.
And here we go. Fantastic mix-up options here with Cammy. And she is having a very difficult time with her back against the wall. About 5% health. Oh my goodness, and the wall splat off with the drive impact. Perfect for Nekro.
2 perfects back-to-back, even though they're in separate games. Nekro looking very comfortable now. Has fully downloaded Zaro from looks of it. Let's see if that changes here, though.
Oh, here we go. Fantastic. And here we are. A.K.I now. Taking the momentum back again. Here we go. Yeah, very elusive there with the cross-up throw.
Yeah, we've been seeing quite a few of these resets on hit, right? We've been seeing Jvenzaro just going for the parry while on hit, right? To maybe expect something, or just kind of in case they drop something, just to be blocking. And Nekro's taking full advantage of that by going for like a couple hits and then going for a throw reset, right? To get all that damage. And the drive gauge damage as well. So 4-0, now it's a quick game right there. Let's see if Jvenzaro can make something happen here on this last one.
You know, I think that's one thing I mean, I do like the pressure Jvenzaro is applying, but the key is that he's really going through his resources, you know, trying to get those invincible startup frames there against A.K.I. Oh my goodness, and there you go. In the burnout state, of course, that's going to lead to the stun.
Indeed it could here. There is a bar on the side of Jvenzaro, though. I don't even think Nekro needs it. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the damage here, because Jvenzaro trying to jump out of the corner, I believe, there, and got caught. And here we go, set point here to make it another 5-0. We got 3 potential 5-0
yes.
back here tonight. It has been pretty brutal.
Okay, and then we have Cammy being pushed blocked to the corner here, but a solid confirm with the drive rush cancel combo. And, you know, I really like the longer range game. Fantastic meaty jump in for that punish counter. And here we are.
Yeah, it's close to burnout there. There's the burnout there with the punish counter. Not looking good in the corner. Has defensive options, but pushing buttons on wake up here. I don't know what they were pushing there, but this is death. I think you're dead here. No, okay, going for reset.
Oh, here we go. Spin drive smasher gets the confirm, and Cammy being very patient in the burnout state. Both ladies in the burnout state right now.
Indeed. There's a spin knuckle. Try to go through it. Level 3. Jump right over it. This should be enough. Oh, going for a simple combo.
Oh, Cammy. Oh, my goodness. This is the drive impact. Cruel Fate closes it out.
But here we go. We got Ken versus Guile, the Street Fighter 2 classic matchup coming up here in Street Fighter 6. Let's find out and see who's going to win this one.
Oh, everybody's starting with their standing shorts there.
Yes. Standing short and then right into the heavy kick immediately for Ken as well. Love to see it.
Yeah, I'm really liking this mid-range game. Here we go. Guile with the first, you know, bit of damage here. And Ken being push-blocked into the corner. Ooh, my goodness. Empty jump throw here for Ken.
Indeed. Tried to go for the anti-air there. Did not have the flash kick ready. And the guy jumped right over it. Big damage here. Spending a lot of drive gauge, though. A little scary for Threeyes. They're close to burnout. And there's the flash kick. Burning themselves out, but it's Guile, right? Not the scariest thing to be in burnout for Guile.
Okay, and those gen rise are real here for Ken, and bazooka knee pressure here for Giles. Ken's being forced into that player. One side overhead gets the confirm for the round.
Yeah, whiffing that crouching medium kick basically and going for the overhead afterwards. Catching Addrak a little bit. We'll see if they're going to get an adjustment there.
Now, I believe that first round was definitely a check. You know, that was a raw drive rush there, but a little bit check for the heat dash that Ken has. Remember, Ken is a very active Shoto character here, and here we are with some of the, you know, mix-ups that Ken has, and the Gen Rise are really working, but caught once again with that heat dash.
Yes, I think we're seeing a lot of Addrak going for the run cancels to steal a little bit of his turn there, and Threeyes is not letting him get in at all.
No.
And we're going to be in that big level 3 here to close it out here with the 69 every time.
And that's the interesting thing about those first 2 rounds is that was a very methodical, fundamental Guile round. So Threeyes really isn't doing anything too crazy right now. I feel like he's more punishing some of the risks and 50-50s that Ken is trying to apply.
Right, yeah, Addrak's definitely gonna have to find a way in here to get their pressure going, right? We've been seeing a lot of cancels into Jinrai. We haven't seen any clean hits though from Addrak, right? A lot of chip damage from straight hits, but no clean hits into full combos just yet.
Right.
So getting that corner carry is gonna be huge here to force Threeyes to start guessing. But that back throw is gonna help quite a bit, but burnt themselves out for it.
Right, and notice too, Addrak being very cautious there in the burnout state. He knew not to jump in on Guile. He definitely was, you know, using the mid-range to try to force his way in. But you know, that was a good choice of options there. But here we go into the second round.
Yeah, you guys looking good right now. I'm in the corner already. What a shimmy. There's gonna be some big... Oh, this might be Deph. Oh no, the drop. Okay. I don't know if they couldn't get the full boom loops there. Potentially. They definitely were gonna build that third bar.
That's right. And there you go. Bazooka Knee closes it out. That is the second game there that Bazooka Knee closed out a round.
Yeah, Threeyes, like you said, playing very methodically, and Addrak doing a good job mixing up these Gen Rise, but trying to play neutral against Guile, right, it's pretty difficult for Ken, right?
Yes.
Guile has really long-range buttons with the crouching medium kick and the heavy kicks and whatnot, right? And we're seeing Threeyes do a good job of spacing himself out.
Okay, a little bit of trades here working in favor for Guile, but backdashes out of the overhead, and Guile here. Nice little bit of shimmying. Remember, Guile not the fastest on his feet, but still making it work with that drive rush cancel.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you move back and forth as Guile, you're giving up that charge but Threeyes is perfectly happy to, right? He's perfectly happy to play in that neutral because he knows Addrak is trying to play it. So he's like, hey, if you're not going to force me to have to anti-air you or hold down back, right, we can play neutral. I'm perfectly happy with that.
Right.
So Addrak's going to have to find a way to force Threeyes to kind of change how he plays. There's the first hit we've actually seen from Addrak.
And that is one of the Evo fan favorites there, the low forward cancel for Ken, but a solid drive rush cancel into burnout for Threeyes. He may get the game here with level 3.
I'm throwing rock.
Right. Oh!
I threw rock. I was right. There we go. You'd love to see it. But yeah, wow, 3-0, quick and easy here for Threeyes. Looking to close out this match here against Addrak very quick. I mean, already won the set, right?
Right.
We're looking to get yet another 5-0, right? Threeyes is looking to make themselves #1 in the ELO chart once everyone's seated.
That's right. Baits out that OD Shoryuken, and here we go. Ken doing his best in the corner there, but the fierce for the punish counter closes it out.
Yes. Again, another quick round here. Addrak just having a hard time, just playing so defensively, right? Getting the straight hits here, but we're not seeing any confirms off of them, right? We need to see something here from Addrak to try and open up Threeyes. These jumps have been good, right? The cross-up jumps, but he's been very tentative on using them after that.
You know, and just to say, especially if Ken is, you know, at a little bit of a further range, what he can try to do is he can try to also, he can throw his own Hadouken and then follow behind it like a shield. Try to use his plus frames to work his way in towards Guile. But here we go, fantastic, fierce, and big conversion damage over to Ken. Gets the wake up with the forward throw.
There we go, looking good. Burnt himself out, but not in a bad position here. Hey, Threeyes choosing to fight back right there. Push some buttons, and there's a crouching medium kick that connects. Addrak finally putting himself on the board here with a round.
There you go, solid round there for Ken, who is now sitting on a level 3. Got the empty jump right around the overhead, but, you know, waiting for the confirm there a little bit.
Indeed, called out the parry there with the Sonic Blade. Flash kick, going to be a big amount of damage here. Threeyes looking to build some meter back and take away a bunch of meter from Addrak, who's going to be in the corner now. What is the choice here for Addrak? Pressure. And buttons there on that +3.
That's right.
Not gonna matter. Threeyes.
Yep. Fantastic stuff there, capitalizing and closing it out there. Threeyes 4-0.
Indeed. And we saw a little bit of signs of life there from Addrak there on that last round. You know, when they got that game win, we need to see a little bit more of that, right?
Right.
The spacing traps were very solid. Got to have a little bit more confidence in your game plan here. Because Threeyes right now, again, is just shutting down. If you're fighting against a character like Guile, it can be very hard, right, to keep that confidence up. But, you know, we've seen the game plan work. We just got to stick to it. There's a crouching medium kick. Are we going to see a side switch here? No, going for the damage instead.
You know, and that's one thing we're really also seeing Threeyes capitalizing on is he's having, when it's close like that, capitalizing on standing short. There you go, drive rush standing short. You know, one of the fastest startup moves there that Guile has. But here we go into match point.
Indeed. Threeyes looking to make this yet another 5-0 here tonight. Our 4th one in a row, potentially here, unless Addrak can make something happen. Make it a 4-1 instead and hand Threeyes' only loss. No punish there on that sweep, which is a little far though.
Okay, here we go. Pressure from Ken with the Gen Rise.
Heavy kick coming in. Nice, stopping the boom there as well. What a tech there from Threeyes. Not a lot of meter there on the side of Addrak. That perfect parry was huge.
That's right. Here we go. Fantastic corner carry there with that Tatsumaki, and Guile now feeling the pressure in the corner, but they're using those invincible frames with that OD flash kick.
Yes, sir. Boom. Wow. Optimal here. No, going for level 2.
That's right. Oh, Sonic Puncher. A little bit of a drop there. Ken, you know, the chip is not going to work. He is healed up and ready to go. The Gen Ride straight to his critical art.
Yes, going to be a lot of damage here. Threeyes is not dead yet, though, but he's burnt out, and he does have a level 1 still, defensively at least. Not going to matter, runs right into the...